What is up, everyone? Nathan come at you with another Mono Ghost live here. I love this format, despite the embarrassment I endured last time with my Shadow Claw physical attack Blacephalon. I'm trying to shake it off. I'm trying to get on to the next one here. Let's see if we can find a game and really redeem myself. And honestly, you know, thank God it happened in low ladder. If that was on high ladder and I lost a game to a Shadow Claw Blacephalon being on my team, I would have been truly humiliated. So we're on to the next. Here we got a Mono Rock team. Pretty cool. We're up against Brock himself, the gym leader, the GOAT. I love Aegislash when it comes to beating. Aegislash is amazing this whole matchup, of course, but I especially love it for beating Shuckle. You get into stuff like go to Dragapult and set up on it, and you know, maybe get 2 Dragon Dances and then get a kill through the Sturdy with the 2-hit Dragon Darts. There's a lot of you could make that argument, certainly. I don't like that idea because I'll probably get encored. Same goes for Corsola with Stealth Rock, so I'm just gonna go for a cheesy flinch. Instead, I get Tyranitar here, Brock's Tyranitar. Unless it's max speed, I should be fine. So I'm just gonna go for the close combat. Iron Head, I don't think is gonna kill without a boost on my Aegislash. Hard to judge, of course. We're low ladder, so I'm gonna guess it's offensive, but it's not max speed, luckily. We'll get the kill here. It could have been Chople, honestly, in which case Iron Head would have been better, but oh well, this works out just fine for us. Really expect to see that Shuckle early on. Tyranitar is an interesting one. And I didn't even comment on this, but Tyranitar that was huge for us because that's probably our worst matchup. Now I can totally spam Shadow Balls. Love that for us. We'll go to Corsola right now. This is one of the few speedy Pokemon on their team too, so I'm a bit afraid here. Throw a Wisp out. Might have Crunch, but even at +1, I'm tanking that easily. You would need Strong Jaw to break this Corsola. It's just unbelievably good. Question, of course, is do we hit the Will-O-Wisp? We do. We're set. I'll go for Stealth Rock. Screw it, why not? That'll be nice for Shuckle so we can break its Sturdy. Rock weirdly not resisting. Stealth Rocks. Struggled there for that word. Only so many times you can say a word without it sounding weird. I hate to be the lame guy just spamming Strength Sap, but if you're really gonna set up your Aerodactyl at times 1000 and disrespect Corsola, I gotta do it to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, friend. It really does absolutely nothing. We'll Nightshade here for the kill. This is the thing, as much as I love Mono Ghost, doing this Corsola bit to people, this is not a good feeling. This is not a good feeling. You know, it's kind of a lame on, but it's so good, and it's so important how this team functions because there's so little defensive backbone to it. I don't think Ghost would function otherwise. It's your rocker, it's your pivot on most physical attackers. You can kind of get by, you know, Aegislash and Dragapult have decent defensive typing, I guess, and they can kind of get away with some swap-ins, but it's usually only one at best, and they're relying on speed afterwards with Shadow Sneak on Aegislash and Dragapult's base speed to kind of revenge kill it. Mimikyu is interesting too because it's got Disguise, but if its Disguise is busted, its utility is super washed down the road. So it's Corsola, it's a necessary evil, of course. It's an interesting team here for sure. I think I'm gonna lead Gengar because it's not gonna be a swap-in, obviously. And I think we might get that Sandaconda off the rip, in which case it's probably the only matchup we could perhaps get away with. We hit Hippowdon. Again, just a big breaker here. I'm fine with it. Get some solid damage, and I can go to my Blacephalon or something afterwards. Maybe Dragapult. You know, Gengar's not going to be too good here in this case anyways. I'm not sure who's even the Scarfer, honestly. Extra will almost certainly outspeed me. I'm going to predict... It's hard to judge. I would personally, if this was me, would make the Flygon... Let's see how much damage we get. 63, not bad. We'll trade here. Or not. That's an awesome trade in my opinion. Flygon, in my opinion, should be defog sort of defensive set, and then make Garchomp a Scarfer, but who knows? We'll look at Corsola here. Hopefully it still lives with rocks. If it's banded, it might be too much. We see that's there. I'm gonna go for Strength Sap into the Will-O-Wisp. If for no other reason, then Will-O-Wisp is really inaccurate. But in this case, yeah, I'm in the same position I was last turn, except Excadrill is 1 attack less. We'll go for Will-O-Wisp right now. We take it quite easily. There's the Cursed Body. That means that we get away with this whole thing fine. We might get flinched with Iron Head, or they could ignore their type chart. You hate to see it. Am I gonna force another DC with the Corsola Rage? Someone's screaming at their monitor. Let's get up Stealth Rocks. Honestly, it's Mono Ground, doesn't matter much, but what the hell? It uses Sandstorm. That's kind of fun. Throw a couple Nightshades in the mix. Get the Strength Sap, get back to the full. And you know, whenever somebody gets upset with me for Corsola, my first thought is always like, dude, you should have a special attacker. Corsola would fold if this person had... Actually, Mono Ground does kind of struggle with special attackers. But anyways, you know, people raging me in mono fire with it, and I would always say, why'd you sack your Heatran? Why'd you do this? Why did you not use Ninetales Fire Blast or whatever your team has? Who would be a good monoground special attacker? I feel like I'm blanking on someone here. Types ground. Oh, Nidoking. Yeah, you know, this is why you need a Nidoking, my guy. It's essential. Yeah, I mean, you can go into Seismitoad. It gives you a bit of a water resistance. You can do Scald that way. But yeah, you definitely need that. I'm just gonna go for the win, honestly. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not really afraid anymore. 40 damage. You know, Flygon, I don't know about you guys, always one of my favorites as a kid. Super cool design. Kind of lame in its 3D iteration, but 2D, Gen 3, that thing was sick. We're crushing the ladder right now. We get 2 scary ghost types here to keep us on our toes. Also Incineroar. Honestly, as far as matchups go, they've got a decent little spread here. If we get our Blacephalon going, I'm really liking where we're at. Even then, I'm sure the Cinderace has Sucker Punch. So let's keep an eye on it. I think we'll see one of these 2 off the lead, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see Marowak Alola. If that's the case, Drakebolt's pretty good versus these 2. It's really good versus these 2, actually. But you are a rather big concern. You're concerned for everyone, though. You can make the case for Gengar. Outspeeds and kills. Huge damage. And a Focus Blast. It's scary, but as good as it gets. I don't want to do Corsola. Sure. Let's do Gengar again as a lead. It's a big bad wall breaker. We do see Incineroar. Okay, I led appropriately then. I'm going to go for the Focus Blast. We hit it, thank God. That's a huge swing in this matchup. It's sad to say, but I feel lucky I hit that. Blacephalon comes in. I am going to go to Mimikyu for the Disguise Break, and then I'll go for the Shadow Sneak afterwards. There's no resist anymore, so even if they go to a defensive Pokemon like Volcanion or Rotom, defensive, we're still getting solid chip here. Rotom comes out. Fair enough. Let's go to... I want to go to Dragapult, but I'm worried about a Will-O-Wisp right now, so I'll do Corsola. Hopefully they don't set up on me. That's great. We can get Stealth Rocks now. I'm a little bit worried about a Nasty Plot, but instead they go for screens. Completely fine by me. Go for Nightshade. This is kind of a scary... Not scary, but it's about as defensive a Mon as this team's going to see. So I'm okay with that. Corsola takes a big amount of damage there, but it's fine. Honestly, the only role it has anymore is checking Cinderace Pyro Ball. Cinderace in general, it can probably still check at this point, to be honest. Let's sack... This is an okay Mon to sack, actually. Yeah. And then I can go to Aegislash and Shadow Sneak. Or would I go to my Blacephalon? I'm worried that Durskarth, and then I get to do a nasty speed tie. In which case, a priority Mon like one of these 2 would be good. However, I'm kind of scared by them just, again, swapping out to one of these Mons and not getting much out of it. A little bit scary, all told, but I will sack this guy then. Shadow Ball. Get the Disable. Oh my god, that's why you stay in right there. Okay, well, we'll go to you. We will substitute. This is my best setup on at this moment. Aegislash maybe was better, but I like this because we have a bit of a substitute buffer for the Cinderace Sucker Punch. In comes Volcanion. I'll go for the Dragon Darts here. Does... Ooh, big crit there. Very nice. We'll be able to get the 2 KO as results. They go for Earth Power. I resist all your shit, my guy. I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance then. I'm not afraid of anything. Ooh, okay. You know, crit's not as fun. First one was able to break my substitute. It's too bad. If I could get a substitute, it would help us in race a lot here, but oh well. I'll just beat them in the 1v1 and go for the substitute. Yeah, here it is. Yep. We played that perfectly. That's the game. And yeah, no, that should be the game. I can't think of any sort of comeback. So let's see. We're 9 minutes in. We've already got a couple of wins to our name, mostly thanks to Corsola, the GOAT. But no, I'll take it. I'll take it. These are my opponents. Again, they were decently equipped for us, but sacking that Incineroar turn 1 was a rough go for them. If they kept it, it would have been pretty scary, honestly, but oh well, what are you going to do? It's kind of hard in that situation to predict a Focus Blast. See Mono Ground here, kind of scary. Nidoking is the big threat for our Corsola right now. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of physical attackers that Corsola can handle fine. It's kind of the crux of a lot of these matchups for sure. In terms of likely leads, there's one of these 2 on the right or maybe Landorus. So let's find somebody that matches up against them nicely. Definitely not Dragapult. Aegislash to be honest, is really interesting. Really, really interesting. So is Gengar. Almost with Gengar, I'd be worried about running into a Scarf Landorus off the lead, which actually, looking at the composition of this team, either Landorus is the Scarfer or they're just going with the boosted Excadrill. So I don't know about that either. I'm not sure. I think I'll go for Gengar, hoping for one of these two, or maybe even Hippowdon. But if I get Landorus, I'll swap to Corsola. Even a knockoff, that's fine. We get Hippowdon here. I'll go for the Shadow Ball. That's fine by me. We should get really solid chip here as a trade on a big defensive Mon. Again, I could go to Corsola. Maybe I should be. Yeah, I'll play it really safe, honestly. They go for Earthquake. I'll go for the Wisp right now, so that way the Gengar can match up against it down the road. Really, this whole team doesn't love Will-O-Wisp. Even Pokemon like Gastrodon and Nidoking, who aren't necessarily physical attackers, they get kind of chipped by it. Rocks is okay, even knowing they're all ground types, because 6% is still 6%. So it'll be at 62% after this. I'll go for Rocks. They stay in. They Whirlwind. Okay, interesting. Let's go back here on the Earthquake. Kind of sucks because Blacephalon just eats a raw 30% there, but what are you going to do? Quick again. Let's Strength Sap, get up to like 80, 90 maybe. Although Hippowdon's got decent base attack. Might get even back up to full. Hippowdon 2 getting worn down, of course. Gastrodon comes in. Toxic is a huge threat right now. Be nice to get my Dragapult in, but I definitely don't want to risk it getting Toxic. Tough decision right now. Who do I want to eat it? I could let Corsola get hit by that, but I'm also going to let it get hit by a Landorus knockoff later on. Cephalon will be really low if it comes in at that point. Plus, it's looking pretty solid in this matchup, honestly. We'll go to Dragapult here, and I'm going to see a Toxic for sure. I'll go to Gengar, expecting a Toxic. And they form it instantly. I was planning to then swap again to Dragapult on an Earth Power or Earthquake or something to that effect. But they they've seen enough. They've seen enough. It's an interesting matchup. Marowak and Blacephalon are big threats for us for sure. Similar to what we matched up with before here. But I think we're well equipped. Is this the same person? No. Doesn't really matter. I like Dragapult as a lead a lot. So let's do it. Got a good match versus almost everyone. We see Torkoal here. I'll substitute for sure. I expect we'll see Rocks right now. And I don't think Lava Plume breaks my sub. Even if it does, I'm down to kind of just stall turns from the Sun here. It's their only Sunsetter. They Toxic, that's fantastic. I'll Dragon Dance just once. I don't get too greedy. But if this Dragapult sets up, like, they're kind of in a bad shape. Let's Dragon Darts here. Get the kill. Only needs one. That's amazing. If we see Cinderace, I might screw around and start Dragon Dancing again, because that's a really, really tempting idea. But we are close to winning right here. Their only Pokemon that wouldn't get instantly OHKO'd are these two, and we kind of walled them with the substitute up. In comes Torkoal again. I'll go for the Dragon Darts and try to 2-hit KO here. Really tanky, so not quite going to manage it. They Solar Beam. That's worse than Lava Plume, my dude. Not even close. I might as well Dragon Dance because I'll need 2 more Dragon Darts to kill. So might as well boost a little bit. We'll sub up again. Their Sun's down, so next Lava Plume definitely doesn't do it. I think we got them dead to rights. You know, Cinderace will be able to break it with a Sucker Punch, but I'm not going to screw around at this point because I just OHKO everything else. Maybe Rotom Heat takes it. You know, maybe you go for an Overheat right now. Phantom Force for a bit of chip. They have Shadow Ball, actually. That's kind of fun. Interesting coverage. I would much prefer a Nasty Plot or a Will-O-Wisp or some sort of coverage move, but we still OHKO. Looks to be pretty offensive. And that is a 6-0 to drag a Pulse right there. Nasty, nasty. One of the first videos I uploaded on this channel actually was Dragon Dancing with your Ghost Dragapult video. We see Mono Rock again. We don't see a Shuckle, which is surprising. I think Shuckle's really good. But the Hellogo could definitely do a number on our team. I'm a little bit spooked by that guy. In terms of likely leads, you could be a Suicide Sash rocker, or you could just go for someone who's trying to hit real hard off the rip. I think I'll go for Aegislash. I do want to keep it around for Rhyperior down the road for sure. But Aegislash just has way too many good matchups, especially with someone like Cordelia off the rip, and we can threaten a 2-hit KO with Iron Head immediately. That's way too tempting. Super offensive team, of course. Really, you know, there's a lot of Pokemon with some defensive utility, like Rhyperior and Terrakion, and Heligo is a good Spadefmon, but almost all are primarily offensive in nature, with the exception of Credilli. My opponent's really thinking about it. I hope they're looking at their lead matchups right now. Should I be putting more thought into it? I could do, you know, Gengar and go for a Focus Blast, but I don't love that in case my opponent is sashed, which honestly, I'd be surprised if either of these two are sashed. Even the Heligo could be sashed. You've got Sturdy. No, you don't have Sturdy. You've got Solid Rock, though, so you're very defensively sound. In comes Aerodactyl, ideal lead matchup. And go for an Iron Head after the rocks, and then get the quick kill afterwards. Fine by me, Aerodactyl. We don't have to worry about rocks right now. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect lead for us. That's got to be... Still got Balloon. I still got Balloon. I don't even know who you go to here. They go to Rhyperior, Heat Crash. So let's go to Corsola on the high horsepower. So they should ignore my Balloon. Extremely disrespectful. I will... Will-O-Wisp can miss. I'm still okay. And then a Heligo. Definitely one of my big scary mons here. Aegislash should tank it quite easily still at full health. We're going to sack its Balloon, which sucks. Yeah, here comes the Meteor Beam that I was afraid of. There's good damage, but we'll get the kill here easily. That was my big... Oh, no. Please, please, please. Nice. Okay. Aegislash was so important, and it sucks to lose all of this to Heligo, but that was the scariest mon on the team as far as I'm concerned. Let's sack you. You could still be useful against Credilli, honestly. And, you know, a potential Shadow Sneak late in the game. Go for you on a high horsepower. We see Amistar come in. Amistar is going to have... Get Power Gem? Obviously going to have Surf and Ice Beam. Shell Smash. I'm not sure about that fourth move. 229. Maybe get the kill with the Cephalon. I'm going to Mimikyu instead on the Shell Smash. Fine with that. Drain Punch is most powerful here. Earth Power is the last move, eh? Okay. I think we'll get the kill here. At least with the Shadow Sneak afterwards. Yep, that's exactly the case. Very nice. Do we get another 6-0 for this live? No, there's no way I can not sack a Monster Rhyperior here. Unless... Greedy? Greedy? Get a little greedy with it? The Corsola here. I'll Strength Sap afterwards. They do get a crit, but we get a Disable. High Horsepower will kill. Let's go to... Dragapult here. I'm trying to preserve the 6-0. I'm trying, gang. There's a lot. Oh my god. No, there's no way I'm gonna be able to 6-0. Unless they swap randomly when they had an easy kill here. They must have thought I was some sort of different set. Let's just substitute. Hope they don't Rock Blast. I'm expecting rocks maybe. They do Rock Blast. Please, only 2. We take 3, 4. Oh, okay. Phantom Force here as they recover. Oh, I could have done something else. Perfect play by them. The tension of trying to keep a 6-0 is so scary. I should have honestly swapped to Gengar, honestly. That was a misplay for the 6-0 sake. Oh well, we get 45% here. And now I can go to... Guess Mimikyu and Drain Punch. It's actually very fast at this point. 6-0's dead. Terrakion and Rhyperior still at full health is actually a little bit scary, so I'm going to take it a little bit more seriously now. Rock Blast does very little. We'll Drain Punch up 2. Hopefully we'll be able to mitigate our Life Orb damage. And imagine we see Terrakion, and on Terrakion, who will use a Rock move, I'll probably go... Ursola faster than Rhyperior? It wasn't. Always sack Ursola then. It's not doing anything else for us now. The Iron Head, Jesus. I guess they want the accuracy. Stable on that. I guess I could go to Mimikyu if that's the case. I don't think there's Scarf. So let's go to Gengar and get my chip, and then I can win with Blacephalon pretty much. Cephalon won't Oko Rhyperior, but I think since it's in a really good shape to win. Just crushing these games so far. Nice, good pace. We see a struggle. So they were choice lock. That's hilarious. All the moves to lock yourself into. They stay in too. So Rhyperior comes in and they can't do anything against us. That Blacephalon can't clean up. So GG to them. And I'll get about 20 some minutes. Let's get another. Let's get another. I'm hoping to see like another negative matchup so I can redeem myself against that Mono Dark yesterday. I think Ghost has got a lot of tools to beat bad matchups. It's so offensive in nature that you can do well on a sack war. Oh, we see a Ditto. That's fun. You can do well on a sack war, but also all of your Pokemon have really good secondary attack types. Dragon, Fairy, Steel, Poison, and Fire are really solid coverage, different attack types. So the crux is going to be who's the fastest. So if one of these two sets up, or if you get a Dragon Dance, it gets really scary all of a sudden. We see a regular Rotom. That's really interesting. Very interesting. Who are we going to go as a lead? Blacephalon wins that matchup, loses this matchup, loses this matchup. I think you might be a Sash Golurk. I'm not sure what to expect from you. Corsola won't be the defensive stalwart it's been so far. We win that, we win that. Okay. I'm just worried about a Dragapult lead, to be honest. The only solution for that is my own, who's actually not a speed nature, so not even that is a solution. Or I go to my Aegislash or Mimikyu. What does Aegislash do as a lead? Wins, ties, wins? Would I live a Poltergeist? Tough question, to be honest. Wins. I don't know if I'd live a Specs. I think I like Aegislash as a lead, though. Okay, we do get Dragapult here. And I think I live anything enough for a Swords Dance. Because Shadow Sneak, I only do like half damage, and then I'm in Sword form and they kill me. So I think I should go Swords Dance here. We're fine if they go Mimikyu. If they swap into anyone, we're pretty much fine. The question is if I live whatever this Dragapult's got. Go Phantom Force, we're fine, we're fine. I can go for 2, honestly. Is that banded? Oh my god. It's Life Orb. Okay. That's still surprising, to be honest. That's really surprising to me. Okay. Not my ideal lead at all. Stephon's a pretty good revenge kill option right now. It'll force a Mimikyu, but I'm okay with Mimikyu. If I want anyone to come in after this, it's Mimikyu because Corsola will answer that fine. That's pretty much my big advantage in this, is that I haven't answered defensively with Corsola, but they have a little bit more firepower, especially if they're up 1 in the game. It's actually a 5-6 game right now, thanks to that. Really surprised that killed still. Thought the shield form would save me. Oh well. Oh well. We'll go for this. I think they could be Sucker Punch, honestly. If they're Life Orb, that's a really big threat. I can't swap out now that I've committed here. If I could go back in time, I think I would have got to Mimikyu, though. Damn. Oh. I should have known by the Life Orb. That was a big mistake. That's really sucky. Now I'm in a deep hole. That's a huge mod in this matchup because that's like my win con, it's my sweeper, it's everything. This person just dip? I'm out. Okay. Oh my god, that's so bad. I'm gonna go for a Hail Mary here. They should be swapping up to one of these two. I'm gonna go for a huge Hail Mary. The U-turn. Damn, that makes sense too, honestly. So that'll bring in Mimikyu, which it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Shadow Sneak, that's fine. We can disable, even better. Who's gonna come in right now? It's gotta be... I think it's gotta be Gengar right now. This is another huge Hail Mary. Bring in Dragapult in against Mimikyu. I could totally lose for this. We see Rotom here. That's fine. I'll go for Phantom Force. If they go to Aegislash right away, I could be in trouble. Actually, no, I'm fine if they do that. Scarf. Who are they going to? They go to Mimikyu. It's probably GG. Oh, I don't want to lose on a devastating reverse 6-0. They go to Aegislash. That's actually not the end of the world. Because their only ghost deck is priority. The King Shield. We hit through. Fabulous. I don't think these sets often run Shadow Sneak. I'll go for it again. Damn it, they are Shadow Sneak. Oh my god. That sucks. Oh my god, that sucks. Another Hail Mary, I'll Swords Dance here. It's so over. I'm just trying not to get 6-0 at this point. I'm surprised there's Shadow Sneak, but not the end of the world. Not super surprising, rather. In comes their Mimikyu. Soul again. He didn't go to Gengar earlier, which was really surprising. Strength Sap. Comes to Rotom. They shouldn't Shadow Ball me. There's Scarf, I think. Stealth Rocks, what the hell? They Trick. This will be a Volt Switch. Dang. Okay. True. Scarf still, huh? It's fine by me at this point. I just need to get rid of that Mimikyu Disguise. I'd have a chance if I could get rid of that. Slim, but a chance. If I go to Gengar right now, they bring in their Dragapult. Oh, this guy's talking mad trash. Yeah, I shouldn't even respond, but I do feel the need to explain myself for my rampant embarrassment. No, I got a Dragapult here. That's fine. There's a chance I could still win, I think, if I just win every speed tie with Mimikyu. Or really just the most crucial speed tie. I gotta win this 1v1. Oh, they do that. Oh, I Shadow Sneak. I lose. That sucks. Definitely sucks. Oh well. If I Shadow Sneak there, I had a chance to be the Mimikyu if I won the speed tie when it mattered. But oh well. Oh my god, they possibly choked. Please, 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 please. No, I lose the speed tie. I would have won. Oh my god, I still had a chance of that. That's crazy. Let's get one more. I can't end on that note. That's a tough one. That's a tough beat, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we get Mono Flying here. I think I will do. I'm gonna say you as a lead, but the question is who's best against that son of a bitch. It's Corsola. Corsola's not bad against everyone else too. Good, good. Pretty bad. I don't even know what I would do if I see you as a lead, honestly. Best case would be Gengar. Gengar's actually pretty good in this matchup, so I want to keep it around. Corsola's not great against Zapdos either. Zapdos set's kind of crucial. I really should get a rematch against that last guy. If I knew you were Life Orb, my dude. And a little less smack. Just a hair less smack. But, oh well. Stab Boy hours. We'll endure. We will endure. Damn, they're really thinking about it. DMC Mario. Devil May Cry Mario. That is a hell of a matchup. I want to see that. Mario just swearing and doing 8-string combos or 80-string combos against Goombas, air juggling them in the air. Goombas just getting blasted as he's just thrashing them. Good name, honestly. Could be something else though. Oh my god, I'm just trying to get a good game to end on here. We're gonna get a DC. Don't do it to me. I'll edit around this. Dang it. Okay, and we get the DC. All right. I'm much worried about my lead matchup there. We'll never know what a Devil May Cry Mario would look like. Fingers crossed, something cool. We get Mono Flying again with a Pelipper, so that's definitely specs. I think you're probably a Pivot Defog set. You're probably a Scarf lead U-turner. You could be anything. You two are just setup sweepers. So don't expect to see you two. I could see you, but I'm expecting one of these two, honestly. And frankly, I'm really expecting you. So I'll go Corsola. Exactly the case. Are we gonna see rocks actually? You might not be a Scarfer. Oh, Will-O-Wisp. Take it for Earthquake, fine by me. Excellent trade. Let's get our rocks up. Rocks gonna be really good against these two. Even Celesteela, like getting rocks up. Celesteela's such an annoying Pokemon, man, I swear to God. In comes Pelipper. Dragapult is like 2-hit KO'd by Weather Ball, honestly, and it can't do much in return. Pelipper's really annoying, honestly. I think if it specs, it could even kill Corsola right now. There's one person on the ladder who always is playing mono water. It's like the baby something. And always a tricky one against a Weather Ball user. Dragapult in this matchup is pretty meh, actually. So that's a good chance to go to it, actually. Looking at my opponent's team, the U-turn still be specs. If they're not specs, I'm very confused, though. They're trying to set up like a Hurricane Zapdos? It's certainly interesting. I'll scout it with a substitute, honestly. I have a great swap in, too, so I'm down to burn a turn. Be 100% sure. Yeah, there it is. What do I do about this, man? Aegislash resist, but doesn't have anything strong to hit it back with. Just Phantom Force. The Dragon Darts. I'm risking static. That was dumb. Oh well. Fingers crossed that I don't get Hurricane confused. Really good damage. We live, we do, we don't get confused. That's wonderful. And rain's over. That worked out really nicely. We get the kill. Okay. You know what? That was a scary situation, but we got through it. Zapdos kind of a question mark for this team for sure. Mono Electric kind of rinses us. Electric in general, we just... You're looking at the only electric resist we've got. I'll Phantom Force again on their U-turn. They go for the Defog of all things. But that's the Defogger, and the Zapdos was... Okay, you know what? I kind of get that, I guess. I would have done the other way around. With Pelipper as a special attacker, but, you know, who am I to judge? Gold, they get the burn. They don't. Fabulous. I'll do it again. We're burning more rain turns, and we might live another Scald at that point. I would rather go to my Mulch Galar right now, honestly. You know it takes it just completely fine. You get a free setup or something. Oh well. Yep. Okay, I would have done that a turn ago, but fine, fair enough. That gets the Berserk going. This will kill, actually. So I like their attitude, just the wrong order. Pelipper again, maybe? I mean, I'm just gonna Phantom Force again. Okay, there we go. We're gonna end on that one there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure to let me know what monotype you want to see next in the comments below. Always counting those votes. Always fun to see. And I'll catch you all next time. Take it easy.